In today's video, I'm going to talk about the true energy of union and what does that mean. I'm Annalisa and welcome to my channel. The true energy of union is attainable for anyone if that is what you choose. So what does the union energy feel like? And I know that I have gotten this question a few times throughout the past year, but it's really an important area to cover to help you understand what that may look like. Now, everyone's experiences are going to look different because I am not you and you are not me, and your specific situation is going to look very different than mine. And I have coached so many clients, and everyone's experiences are beautiful and unique. The energy of union starts from within, and it isn't always easy to get to that energy because it's a process, it's a journey. And that journey does take time. It takes 3D time, right? Because in the 3D, we know everything is time, everything is labels. But in the 5D, there is no time or space, right? Everything is happening at the same time. And you, as a human being, all of us as a human being, have thoughts and emotions. And our divine masculine comes in and allows us to feel those emotions that we have not quite really worked on and we have suppressed. And what happens is our thoughts and emotions begin to arise. And due to those thoughts and emotions, sadness, anxiety, fear, anger, and feelings of unworthiness allows our thoughts and emotions to arise. And we have no choice but to look at those thoughts and emotions. And because of those thoughts and emotions, they dictate what we feel. They dictate how we run our day, how we live our day. And we're forced to look at those thoughts and realize that's not who we are. We are not angry. We are not those thoughts of jealousy, of hatred, of resentment, of fear. At core level, that is not who we are. We are the energy of love. And this whole experience that we are living through, this game of life, this video game that we happen to be an avatar of, we're playing a video game and we're just one person out of everyone playing a video game. And you have control over yourself. You don't have control over how other people play their video game. Of course, this is just an analogy. And we are responsible for our video game. And you get to choose in that video game how you want to maneuver your way through that video game. So we begin to realize that those thoughts and emotions that we've held on to, of not being able to forgive other people, holding resentment against our parents or mom or dad, right? Those wounds that we've had, whether it's another family member or brothers, sisters, whoever it may be, our divine masculine, we begin to realize that those thoughts and emotions no longer serve us. And we become awakened. We become awakened to the possibility of true love, because in that bubble love phase, you felt that true love. You felt that beautiful experience of love that your divine masculine showed you, and that love that you showed your divine masculine. Whether you were with them for a day, 3 weeks, a month, several months, whatever the situation may be for you. And you begin to realize that and you start to question everything about your life, which of course now is called an awakening. Everyone experiences this in a different way, but ultimately you question everything about your life. But ultimately, this journey is bringing you back to the energy of love, of pureness, of joy, of peace, which is the higher frequencies of enlightenment. Enlightenment, of course, is the highest frequency. The Hawkins scale of vibrations, which I've used a few times in my videos, is a beautiful scale to see where you're at. And we often fall downwards, right? And then go back up. And that's going to happen. It's going to happen in your process throughout the day. You might fluctuate because it's spiral. Everything we go through is spiral. Our Kundalini energy that's flowing through us is going to be spiral. And that's going to dictate where your frequency is. But this journey is taking you back, wants you to be in that higher vibration of peace, joy, and love. Now, can you always stay in that frequency? It's possible, yes. Is it a conscious effort? Does it involve discipline? Absolutely. Because look, we live in a 3D world. We're going to be confronted with obstacles. It's going to happen, whether it's with your kids, whether it's with coworkers, someone you interact with in the community, whatever it may be, right? It may bring you down somewhat, and that's okay. As long as we don't stay down here and we continue to shift and go upwards and continue and be conscious enough to say, I want to stay up here. Because guess what? Up here feels better. Up here, I know that the universe is always going to reflect back to me, going back to the universal laws, right? Like attracts like. So if I can stay up here, I know that the universe gives me abundance, more and more of that beautiful abundance that I'm entitled to, that you're entitled to, that everyone is entitled to. So why do some people stay down here, right? Again, they're playing their video game. You don't have control over their video game. You only have control over yours. So you can say that you're the only one in the universe and you're here to shine. You're here to stay up here in this frequency. And being conscious and now awakened that your divine masculine came in to awaken you, you have the opportunity to stay up here in love, in peace, in calmness, no matter what the chaotic 3D is showing you, you choose to stay up here. Is that easy? Years ago, I can speak for myself, that was really hard. I wasn't able to stay up here. I didn't even know what it was like to stay up here, right? I was at the lower frequencies. But since being awakened, working on my frequency, I've developed the capacity to stay up here. Does that mean I always stay up here? No. Does that mean you're going to always stay up here? No. But I'm conscious enough to know to shift that energy, to stay up here. And you can do that as well, right? Anyone can do that. But if you're not awakened enough, you may not know what that feels like. And it's not your time to be awakened. And that's okay. Because awakened, again, is simply a label, right? And it's a rebirth. It's a transformation. And some people are fine where they are. They don't need that transformation. They're living a whole different reality, and they are living in love. It's just not the same experience. For us, divine feminines, and most of you listening out there will be divine feminines, or you might be a divine masculine. We've been asked to rebirth. We've been asked to transform, to come back to that energy of union, inner union before outer union with your divine masculine. And it is your birthright to be with your divine masculine, to be in love, to have someone where you are compatible, where they are your perfect mirror. That is your divine masculine. Does that mean that you have to be with that person? No, you do not have to be with that person. I've coached many where they're married. They're happily married, according to what they tell me, right? And if that's the case, that's okay. But this journey is asking you to feel that inner union first. So if you're married and you're on a twin flame connection, you have to dive deep, right? You have to dive deep to really ask yourself, where are you not showing up for yourself? And your husband, who you're living with, may be the perfect partner for you in this lifetime. Or it may not be. And that's an internal reflection. That's an internal path for you to go inwards and to dive deep. And that is what this journey is doing. It's helping you shift your energy to love. And if there's something in the way of the higher frequencies, you're going to be pushed to release that energy, that lower energy. So I invite all of you to really dive deep into your life, into all the parts of your beautiful life that you're living. And some of you may be in despair. Maybe if you're new and in this journey, you might be in despair. You might be in ego death, in the dark night of the soul, and you're not going to resonate with this. You just want your person back. I would say save the video and come back to it. But those of you that have done the inner work and are working towards that higher frequency of, or frequencies of love, peace, and joy, you'll be able to resonate with this video a little bit more. So I invite you to stay conscious of your vibration, to have discipline in your life and shift that energy and bring it back to you. Bring the journey back to you. Not everyone else, not your divine masculine. Bring it back to you. What do I need to do to stay in that frequency? How can I shift to come back to that frequency of love, of divine love, of God source love? That is what this journey is. Coming back to that beautiful energy of love. And that feels so beautiful. I can feel my heart just expanding more. That energy of love, that energy of pureness, that no matter what is going on, you can come back to that energy of love, to that energy of your truth, and staying in that beautiful peace. It's such an energy of peace. It makes me emotional a little because it's so beautiful. And this is where you get downloads. This is the energy of love, where you're always guided. You're always being brought back to love. You're being brought back to who you are. This is who you are. And when you're in this energy of love, it doesn't matter what's going on in the 3D, what your divine masculine is doing. But this is also the energy where they come back. The 3D comes back, the energy of your divine masculine, who is your soul, is able to come back in this beautiful energy of love. And they're able to stay more and more. So you can have that 3D union, but you have to stay up here. You have to stay in that beautiful energy of love, no matter what. Coming back, keep coming back in the present moment. And the present moment is soul energy. And you can all do it when you put effort and remind yourself who you are. You are love. You are the creator. You are the conscious creator. You are love, source love. You have that within you. That's who you are. So everything is possible for you. Everything is possible. There is nothing that you cannot attain. Come back to the energy of love. Allow the universe to guide you. Allow that love to flow through. Allow that Kundalini energy to flow through you. And know that you can never lose your divine masculine. And they will continue to come in more and more as you come back to the energy of love. Sending you all so much love.